Oh, all right. Now we're recording. Okay. I had to recruit my mom for today's episode to help me discuss some Halloween stuff. And she went on like a deep dive
Oh goodness.
of photo searching because she just moved. So she had like boxes of pictures from when we were kids. Like she even pulled out like my baby book and gave me a hard time because she's like, you have two baby books. Your sisters have like a half.
My baby book has my name in it, and that's about it. Like my brother's baby book is like everything is filled out. It's got all the pictures, all the like the hair clippings. Like mine has my name and nothing else.
Oh,
Like,
my mom. Oh yeah, my mom opens up like the last page of the book and there's a pile. Like she sent me a picture, a pile of my hair. And I'm like, "Mom, that's dangerous. Somebody could clone me."
okay,
Literally, look, there's a photo of my hair from I wasn't.
stop it. Oh, I found my picture.
Oh, you found it? Okay, yay. Yes, I've seen that one. I love that one of you. Okay. We're gonna have some really cute little photos of us as kids from Halloween. So it's spooky season, or the last spooky week of the year, I guess. Happy Halloween.
Yeah, happy Halloween.
Very, very fun. I'm not ready for the holidays.
What's funny is I actually because I have a later October birthday. As a kid, I never really like I don't really get into Halloween. I don't really eat candy. I never have. It's just like not something I did a lot as a child, like occasionally, but I have to really, really want something. But I was never a big candy eater. Like I didn't have my first cavity until I was an adult. But so I would always go trick-or-treating, obviously, because like all my friends did, and then I would just like give my candy away because I didn't eat it. So and then my birthday party was usually like Halloween themed because hello, late October, it's easy.
Yeah,
So I was never really into Halloween until like the last couple years. I think I've been having more fun with it, and that's mainly because um
Milo.
he like loves it.
He loves it.
It's fun again. So yeah,
What are y'all's family costumes? I know y'all do a family costume every year.
you'll have to wait and see.
No. Whatever. Can't wait. I know. Last year, what did y'all do last year?
Last year we were all Spider-Man and
Oh,
we acted the meme of them like pointing the three Spider-Mans pointing at each other. Yeah.
oh yeah. Yeah, you should share that one on Instagram too. That's a good one. Um, I really haven't done much with Halloween in the last few years, like at all. Probably more than the last few years, probably for like 10 years. I loved Halloween as a kid. Um, actually my mother, we were talking about one of the costumes. It's the one I sent you, and she's like, you always had a vision and like your own sense of style when it came to your costumes. They never really made sense.
I was always just a witch because I was like, I can wear my regular clothes for this. If that's what you think about me as a child.
Oh, I was a witch one year, but like I had the face paint and the wart and went like I had to have the nose.
Oh, you know what? I'm pretty sure there's pictures from one of my birthday parties where I'm in like one of those like jump house things with like half of my face paint coming off and I'm in my witch costume and I looked like a feral child, but it was
Oh
fun.
my God. Okay, well, I know you said you don't like candy. I loved candy. My problem was is I couldn't have any colorful candy, even though I loved candy corn.
How long have you been allergic or how long have you known you've been allergic to all of the things that you're
Like,
allergic to?
well, here's the thing, is I wasn't necessarily, I've always had allergies. I've always been toxically allergic to red 40, but I haven't always been allergic to these other things until I lived in Texas and was diagnosed with mast cell activation syndrome because it's not something like mast cell isn't something you're like born with necessarily. It's something that you can get later on in life. It's kind of weird.
Mhm.
I still don't really understand the entire disorder, but it is what it is. But red 40, I've always been toxically allergic to it. And we found out when I was a kid, oh, I don't know if you ever remember, obviously I was fed junk as a child at some point in my life. The like the pink hot dogs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's how we found out. My throat closed up and I had to be rushed to the emergency room.
That's
And,
a terrifying.
yeah, and crawfish boil, which I have a crawfish story, a Halloween crawfish story. I'll come back to that. My dad loved boiling crawfish when we were younger, like hell to this day. I mean, that was like when I graduated high school and college, my dad did a crawfish boil. Now, we learned as a young child, I can't have liquid crab boil, but I can have the dry crab boil seasoning
Mhm.
because the liquid crab boil uses red 40. And we learned
Interesting.
that because I had an allergic reaction.
Sounds traumatic.
Yeah, so I ate a lot of chocolate as a kid, to say the least, you know. Um, and if I ate something, my reaction to it wasn't, I mean, it was visceral, but not like there were times where like if I had like a pink slushie,
Mhm.
I would get sick and then I'd get like Joker face.
Oh my goodness. No, I mean,
Yeah.
I like peanut butter cups, which I still do. I like those. But like I really can't think of like, oh my God, my favorite candy. Like I just didn't eat it. I still,
I
which is crazy
I
because
love caramellos. Like,
never had one.
I mean, it's just milk chocolate with caramel in the middle.
Is that like a Rolo? Because I've had a Rolo. Is it the same thing?
Well, it's like it's square and the caramel on the inside is softer. Like where it's like almost liquidy.
And that didn't have
It's
40 in it?
caramel doesn't ha caramel has coloring that
Okay.
now I cannot have,
Okay.
but at the time it did not have red 40 in it and I was fine.
Oh, you know what I loved? I was like a little old lady. I loved Werther's.
Oh God, Rory likes Werther's too.
Butterscotch, yes.
Yes. Yeah, old lady is right. That is so old
Those
lady.
mints, like whenever we'd
Wait,
go to like
what?
Andy's Mints,
Oh
like
yeah.
it was like a steakhouse and they had like the bowl of Andy's Mints, I would grab those by the handful. I do love some Andy's Mints.
Ground patty. Hello. Um, when my mom told me a story, this isn't about me per se, but my sister. We used to have the pumpkin buckets for our trick or treat bag. And one year, and it must have been like a prank or when we went trick or treating, somebody put a live crawfish in my sister Christie's pumpkin. Trick or treat. She would get the trick because she's Christy.
Oh my goodness. I would have been mortified and probably never eaten crawfish again.
You never played with the live crawfish as a kid?
No.
Oh yeah, we would play with the live crawfish before they would go into the bucket. Oh yeah, you grew up in California, that's right.
Yes. I was not here for all that. My parents, though, they used to have like crawfish imported. They would have it shipped in, or like my mom would have seafood and like sausage and all the ingredients for gumbo. She would have that shipped in and make gumbo. And my
Yeah.
neighbor, ooh, what's that spicy soup?
Spicy soup.
Yeah.
Ugh. Okay, so trick or treating. And you can do a comparison of trick or treating when you were younger versus what it's like taking Milo now. I can tell you my experiences because like mine are going to be completely different growing up on the North Shore.
Wait, well, you go first.
Okay, so the way we used to do it, I lived in Chafuncta Country Club is where when I was like mostly when I was I also lived in another place called Heritage Heights. And I think in Heritage Heights was where the crawfish incident happened. But we used to do like all kinds of Halloween events because like the neighborhood had all kinds of events. They used to have Boo at the Barn, which is the barn at the front of the neighborhood, and they
Mhm.
would turn it into like a haunted house. And so we'd always dress up and go to that. And one year I was a dead cheerleader and I had like serious makeup on for with my cheerleader costume, which was actually like I think it was my actual cheerleading outfit. And then, but like Halloween night, my dad would always take the RV and like all of our neighborhood friends, he'd take the RV around the entire neighborhood and we'd go like and hop in and out of the RV up and down streets. And
So bougie.
And then, oh wait, and then there's now, okay, now there's this one house I remember every year. They would turn, I think they turned their garage and their driveway into this like massive haunted experience, like haunted house experience. And turns out, I think it was the owners of like New Orleans daiquiris. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think I remember my mom saying that. And and it was like, I mean, they would like skin the grapes, so it felt like eyeballs, and you stuck it in the bowl, and like they had like all the family members dress up and would like act out like different things, but they like went like I mean they would line the entire driveway in like black tarp. So it felt like you were walking into this like haunted alley that went into the garage. It was crazy. I
Um,
mean,
I do remember, like, now that you're saying that, I do remember there was this neighborhood, and there was like this one particular house that was like known for, they would go all out with like the decorations, and it was like they did it for like Halloween and for Christmas. Like you had to like drive past this house because it was always like something epic and over the top. And I want to say for that neighborhood too, like they used to give out like full-size candy bars. So everybody always wanted to go there. There was one house that I remember gave out money. Keep in mind, like this is Southern California, okay? So it was just like a regular neighborhood, but I guess a regular neighborhood in this part of California was not a regular neighborhood everywhere else. So people were giving out like money and full-size candy bars. And so, I mean, and we're not talking like $20 bills here. We're not talking like ones and coins and like whatever. But still, as a kid, you're like, it's money. So we would go and get our full, I would get all the candy because it was like, you're with your friends, you're having fun. But then I would just give it all away and keep the money.
oh man.
And there were people who did like the haunted house in front of their house, and I was always terrified. I am not a haunted house girl. Like in college, I lost a bet, and as like I guess punishment for losing this bet, I had to go to the House of Shock. And
Oh my God.
I was in line, like waiting to go in, and they have all like the people on the stilts and the crazy looking man with the chainsaw. And I was in tears, like crying, shaking, like hyperventilating. And my friend was like, "It's okay, you don't have to go." And I was like, "No, I paid my money, I'm going." And then, of course, after I get through, I was like, "Oh, that really wasn't that bad." But like, I had given myself a panic attack before I went in, thinking it was going to be way worse than it was. But yeah, haunted houses are not my thing.
Rory and I went to House of Shock a few times when we were back in our dating days. Hmm. What was the one in Baton Rouge? I've been to that one a few
I
times
was at the
too.
13th gate.
Yeah, the 13th gate.
Linda used to work at that one.
Who?
Linda?
Did she?
I think so.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh,
Pretty
yes, I
sure.
did.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I think I remember that now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Oh,
another
yeah.
one that I went to, like, not of my own free will.
Yeah, I imagine so. I love haunted houses. They're fun. They freak me out, but they're fun.
Oh no, like I do not enjoy, I would rather watch a scary movie, and I don't even really watch scary movies very often. But like I like certain movies that are like kind of scary but more funny than anything because it's like it's so bad that it's like comical.
Oh, yeah. I mean, my favorite Halloween movie is Nightmare Before Christmas.
Is that a Halloween movie or a Christmas movie?
It's both, and I watch it for both seasons.
Okay. Oh, because I'm like, I watch it for Christmas too.
The Corpse Bride is also very good. I mean, I was like a big Tim Burton fan.
Who wasn't?
I know.
Or isn't?
I would be the Corpse Bride if I was skinnier.
Oh, shut up.
I mean, she's got that snatched waist, man.
Yeah, because she's not real.
You know, cartoons have feelings too, Fallon.
Okay, well, they also give people apparently body image issues, so there's that.
Fair, fair. Um, so what's trick or treating like these days with Milo?
It's interesting because like sometimes we'll go to, I think this year we're gonna go somewhere out in Kenner. So it'll be like I want to say like Vanessa and Maria and like their kids. And Milo is gonna go along with them. And it's so funny because her son is obviously like quite a bit older than Milo, but they get along so well and it's like the cutest thing in the world. And so he asked Milo if he wanted to be like a part of their group costume and he's really excited
Oh,
about it. So the other day when our neighbor was asking like, "Oh, what are you going to be for Halloween?" He was like, "Yeah, well, like I have some friends who are a little bit older and I'm going to dress up with them." And I was like, "Oh my God, this is going to be fun."
that's
So
so cute.
in the past couple years, we've been to like different neighborhoods. We'll sometimes go to my friend's neighborhood over in Algiers, and they get a lot of kids in like up and down their street. Because on our street, like he's pretty much the only kid, which is weird, but whatever. So we've done like the Lakeview area, and it's funny because like he just wants to start like take off and run. And I'm like not quite a helicopter parent, but I also like need him to be in my line of sight at all times. So I'm like, slow down, kid. Because he just wants to like run from house to house and like keep up with all the older kids that he's with. And I'm just like, calm down. And he does like candy. So he gets like super excited going like door to door and trick or treat. And he loves dressing up. And yeah.
What's his favorite candy?
Straight up chocolate, like a Hershey's chocolate bar.
That's fair. I'm
Yeah.
with him on that.
Yeah.
You just reminded me. We give out free, I mean, free. We obviously free. We give out full-sized candy bars in
Yeah,
our,
because you don't have children.
yeah, it's
You're
fun.
like, here, people, take this sugar, get your kid hyped up, and then you deal with it.
I told Rory I was going to give out apples this year, and he looked, he's like, "Are you trying to get us toilet paper? Really?"
Do people still roll houses?
In this neighborhood, they do. I've literally seen the houses TP numerous times, especially during like high school, like junior, senior turnover season, I guess.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Sorry if you can hear Freya barking.
Oh, it's very minimal.
Okay, good. Well, I have the noise canceling on, so I never know how it's gonna like sound.
Oh, no.
She's been feisty all day.
Yeah, Penny's sleeping right now, so she's good.
Looney's passed out on the couch. She's not
On
budged.
got her head on a pillow like a person.
Uh-huh. Gotta love our four-legged kids. I used to dress up Brewster every year. He was Eeyore. He had an Eeyore costume.
Stop it. I bet that was cute.
I mean, you know how he was. He was so slow. It was perfect.
For that too. Penny, I think one time I tried to put antlers on her for Christmas and she just looked so sad. She was like, please take this off of me. So she's not a costume dog. I can't dress her up.
I don't know what Freya would do if I put a costume on her. Now I want to know.
You should try it. I
There
feel
was
like
a,
Freya would make a great Freddy Krueger. Get her a little striped sweater.
oh my God. Or we could dress her up as a train. That's what we call her, the freight train. There was a taco costume at Petco the other day.
I know I see them and I'm like, oh man, I wish Penny would let me do this, but
I know.
she would not enjoy it.
No, Penny needs like a little piglet costume.
Is a piggy.
She gets her belly gets all pink.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I know. I miss I'll tell you I'm excited to like do something this Halloween. I actually had plans for this party at the arcade, and it's like food and drinks, and your ticket covers like your I think I don't actually don't know what it covers, but I know there's a drink involved in my ticket.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go with my friend Val, and I'm sure other people I know will be there. And I'm trying to pick out my costume. I don't
Well, you
know.
have to let us know what you end up with.
I know. Yeah, I'm thinking the rain would be cool. Although I don't know if that's just like hitting, there's so much natural disasters these days that might be a little scarier than I want it to be. I don't want to be insensitive. I feel like you got to be careful with costumes.
I feel like that one would be really cool. I can picture immediately like Amanda making something really cool to wear for
Oh,
that.
oh yeah. Amanda would make something so amazing.
Yeah. I feel like
Her,
it would look better than that inspo picture.
oh, I know. Maybe I'll text her to see if she's got any ideas. Her headpiece that she made for that Hell's Fire gala that they went to
Oh,
was
as soon as I
so
saw it, I was like, I
amazing.
knew she made this. It was, yeah.
I mean, amazing. They always know how to dress up for stuff like that.
Yes.
Her hair is so long.
I know. I thought it was really long the last time I saw her, and it's like,
I
yeah.
know. I mean, I feel like knowing her as long as I've known her, her hair's always short. So when we saw her with long hair, I was like, whoa.
Well, then you got to think about like the fact that like COVID happened and nobody saw anybody in person for a very long time. And then she's been occupied with like renovating that house. And so,
That's true.
because when I saw her, I was like, wait, last time I saw you, your hair was like above your chin, and now it's touching your butt.
Uh, yeah, she looks amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder what Elise is gonna do. She always has good costumes.
Oh, I can't wait to see what she does.
Mhm.
Um, I'm excited for the Anne Rice Vampire Ball this year.
When is it?
It's on November 1st, that Friday.
That's gonna be so fun. I really want to go one year. I wanted to come this year, but
Last year was a lot of fun, and I decided that I had to step up my outfit. So I'm excited.
did you get that dress?
I had a friend make me a look, and it's gonna be a little extra. I can't wait.
Oh, I can't wait to see it.
Yeah.
Do you have like all your accessories picked out? Because I feel like that calls for
She actually
accessories.
like made accessories to go with the whole look. Like she created like a whole vibe.
Do you need like vampire teeth?
I actually have some. I just found them the other day.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I saw some on Pinterest. I'm getting targeted, obviously. Retractable vampire teeth.
Stop it.
I was like, wow, that's not extra or anything. It would be kind of annoying, but very cool, or just get some cats.
Yeah, I feel like it would probably make you talk weird.
Oh, I saw some cool makeup you should do if you're doing vampire teeth that like, I don't know. I saw it on Pinterest. I saved it. I'll send it to you. I think all you need is like one of those like feathery like eyeliner pens that could do like
Have
cool.
you ever seen me attempt eyeliner? I'm gonna have to have somebody else do it.
Well, it's just like drawing on your face. It's not like you're not doing eyeliner. You're doing like veins.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm like, I don't wear eyeliner because I don't know how to apply it properly.
No, no, no. This is like veins coming from your eyes. I think it's from like a TV show of vampires, a vampire TV show of some sort.
Like the Vampire Diaries.
It
When
might
they
be from the
feel
Vampire
like
Diaries.
when they turn, they get the little vein blood vessels that pop out underneath their.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's another way to do it.
I've got some ideas. I'll have to like do a practice run first because
Well,
I'm
yeah.
not somebody who spends a long time doing my makeup ever. So I know it's going to take me time and I have to be patient.
Yeah. I know. I always struggle with makeup because well, I have to be careful with what I put on my face. But that's why I was like trying to find different Halloween costumes. And that's why I was like, I thought it'd be cool. The Madame Leota would be cool. But I don't know. I think I'd be fine putting blue on my face and white, blue and white, like do blue contours.
Hmm.
And then the ghost is just white, so that would be fine.
I feel like the ghost would be cool too. Well, then I feel like that'd
Yeah.
be like pretty easy.
Yeah. I was gonna do Wednesday Addams, but I feel like that's like so overdone.
Yeah, I mean, especially with the show, like
Yeah.
the current Wednesday is like very popular, and I feel like, I mean, it's a great costume, and Wednesday is always a great mood. But I mean, I feel like that's like me on the regular basis. Like I identify with Wednesday, Daria, and the witches from the craft.
You're ridiculous. I mean, Bride of Frankenstein could be good.
Yeah, but then you'd have to get the like the wig and all that stuff. Like I like the other ones because I feel like you could do those without like putting forth as much effort and you could still come up with something really cool.
That's true. The ghost, I do like the rain or the thunderstorm, whatever we're gonna call it. I mean, I have the tablecloth for Madame Leota. The rest would be because I even have actually I have the wig too
Hmm.
because I have a blue wig. It's one of my Mardi Gras wigs.
Yeah,
I have a box of wigs.
of course you do.
I mean, we used to dress up for Mardi Gras, like
Every
hardcore.
Well, yeah, I feel like having a closet or a bin uh, thing down here that
Yeah,
a lot of people elsewhere don't understand. It's like
yeah,
we have like a bin full of costumes.
yeah, yeah. So I have a few pieces. Actually, that's what I'm like. I would have to go vintage shopping for the dress for the ghost look because I don't actually wear white. So I don't have a white dress. That's not like my wedding outfit.
Yeah,
And I'm
and you
not
don't
gonna,
have to wear that as a costume.
well, that I definitely don't think it fits my booty anymore. Because I wore
That's valid.
that tight skirt with the fringe.
I remember.
And it's so cute and I love it. But my booty is a little bit bigger. I work the gluteus maximus daily. So, but I do have Christmas, sorry, Halloween photos
Yeah, we'll be sharing those on the Instagram too.
on the gram.
Yeah.
Well,
I think it's funny that I make like the face that I'm making in my childhood Halloween costume picture is very much still my exact face to this day.
yeah, it's definitely your RBF.
Yeah.
It's a classic Fallon RBF.
Which I'm genuinely a happy person. I don't know. RBF is better for wrinkles than any retinol.
That is so true. Because as someone who has a very expressive face, I have a lot of wrinkles.
And see, I don't. But I very rarely make dramatic facial expressions.
God. Uh, what is Christian dressing up for Christmas or for Halloween? I keep saying Christmas. What is wrong with me? For Halloween?
I don't know. And I feel like if he does, it's probably going to be something very scantily clad. So he'll be like frolicking through the quarter.
So did you do anything? Like, did you do any Halloween partying in college at LSU?
Um, is it bad if I say I don't remember?
Well, that could either be a really good thing or a really bad thing.
Yeah. And like Robbie's always been really into Halloween, but normally I'd be like, oh, you go out with your friends and have fun. Like, I'm good. I don't, because I go through phases of like, oh, I want to go do things with all the people. And then I'm like, I don't want to do anything with anybody. So I think I was like a little burnt out on Halloween for a long period of time because of having like all my birthday parties around Halloween as a child. So I
Mm.
really didn't enjoy Halloween when I was in college, so that would explain a lot. Like I know I went out a couple times and, would freeze my butt off in some little costume that was probably culturally insensitive looking back, but
Pretty sure I was like a coked out Lindsay Lohan one year.
oh,
I took like a little bit of glue and put it on my face with baby powder
stop
from
it.
my nose, like coming out of my nose, so it would stay all night. And I wore like big, huge sunglasses, and I wore like some random like jumpsuit or something. I don't know.
Oh, I do remember I was Nicole Richie one year. And because you had the big sunglasses and I wore
Yeah.
the big bug-eyed sunglasses and I had like this like flowy like maxi dress like tent dress thing and I drew her like the rosary tattoo that she has on her ankle like I drew it on myself. So yeah, I mean, and that like we went out to a bar but like I would just like wear my real clothes.
Yeah,
So
I'm
it
pretty sure
wasn't
I
hard for
wore
me to,
like my real clothes too.
yeah. I'm
Because
like
one
obviously
year,
I had clothes to look like Nicole Richie.
yeah, because one year I was like a dead person who was bitten by a vampire. So I had like the holes in my neck, in my neck, but I was like, oh no, I think I was like because I wore like a really slutty outfit. So I think I was like a dead one night stand or something.
Yeah, I didn't get that creative. I was just like, oh, I'm gonna wear this dress and say that I'm Nicole Richie and call it a day.
Oh, well, I would love to hear what people's Halloween costumes as they were kids versus college versus adults.
I also think that people are getting really creative now. I saw that one reel of the family who they were like Olympians, and I think
Oh, I
Corinne
haven't
sent
seen
it to
that. Oh, was that today?
No, it was sometime
Oh,
last week, but it was like a family. I'll look through it and see. But like each one was like a different Olympian, and it was like a bunch of kids, and then the parents, and the dad was the pole vaulter dude, and so he was just holding like a mop stick or whatever. But over his shorts was like a bl piece of paper that had like the blurred out, like censored, like writing.
people do get creative with their freaking
Yeah.
costumes, man.
And then I remember one year a friend of mine was a serial killer, and they were just wearing like pants and a t-shirt with mini boxes, like cereal labels like cut out on them, like Fruit Loops and Cheerios or whatever, and like had like blood stains and like whatever.
Oh,
Like
that's
serial
genius.
killer. Yeah.
Yeah, 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 that's
Oh,
genius.
and then one year, Robbie and I were he was Dexter and I was a victim. So I was wearing like a basically like a nude tone bodysuit and I was wrapped in saran wrap.
Oh my God.
And the crazy thing is, like Dexter was a very popular show and nobody got it. They're like, is he a butcher? And what are you? And I'm like, it's Dexter.
Oh, that's fun. I'm like
Yeah.
trying to think of like other costumes I had in college. I feel like I had more, but I don't know, I'm drawing a blank.
Yeah.
I,
No, I would just like randomly make something up and but I feel like I've put more effort in since we've had Milo. Like each year we've done like a cool family costume and it's become
yeah.
like a thing. So now it's because I think it's more fun because I see him get excited about it. And unlike me, my child is very expressive with his face. So
Yes, he is.
yeah.
I remember because like in high school, we had one of our school dances. So like at our school, we didn't have like a homecoming, we had mock because our brother's school, St. Paul's, had homecoming. So like we had a mock dance and it was usually like the week of Halloween. And it was usually the theme was some kind of like Halloween-esque or something where you had to dress up. Sometimes it was like a normal thing, but most of the time it was like some kind of dress up or theme dance. And
Hmm.
one year it was like Halloween themed. And my date and I, who was my boyfriend at the time, we went as pirates.
Okay. I
Not
think
very original.
I've done a pirate one year. Yeah.
Yeah. And it was like out of a bag pirate.
Of course. Yeah.
Nothing too fancy. I had a lot more like creative Halloween ideas when I was younger and older, but
Yeah.
we'll see how
I feel
this one
like
comes out.
I have like my like I think I get really creative with like the family costume because it's like I wanted to be something fun, but I also wanted to be something that like not everybody is gonna do. So I'll have to look through my pictures of the last couple years as we like have progressed.
Because didn't y'all do Marvel one year?
Yeah, so we did well, we were skeletons when Milo was like an infant.
Oh, I remember that.
Then the next year we did Sesame Street, I think. He was Elmo. It was really freaking cute. And then I know we did Star Wars one year. He
Ah,
was
yeah.
yeah, he was Baby Yoda and Robbie was the Mandalorian and I was a stormtrooper. Um We did the Spider-Man thing. I'm trying to think. Oh, one year we did Mario, and it was before the movie had come out. So Robbie and Milo were Mario and Luigi, and of course I was Princess Peach. I wanted Penny to be Yoshi, but she doesn't do well with costumes.
That's so fun.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so fun. I love
And
that.
so it was like before the movie had come out, so it wasn't like everybody was doing it yet.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh, I
we'll
remember
see.
one of my other costumes, like as an adult, was Margot Tenenbaum
Oh, that's a good
from
one.
the Royal Tenenbaums. I know I
Yeah.
did that one year. That was a it's an easy one for me.
Oh, and then one year, Robbie and I did Arch he was Archer and I was what's her name? Lana? Lana.
Lana, yeah.
Yeah.
Lana from such a good show. That's a good one.
Yeah. That was before we had children and I was teeny tiny.
You're teeny tiny now.
I'm strong now. I was teeny tiny back then.
Oh God. Uh, well, that's fun.
Yeah.
I love that. And where's the button?